Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2025 season for the Chicago Bears, but after every touchdown that Caleb Williams scores, we get to add a 99 overall player to this team. And Chicago does not have a bad roster by any means. I mean, the first 2 games of the season were kind of rough, but they absolutely dominated the Cowboys last week. But anyways, I mean, as you can see to start things off, as I said, this team definitely isn't bad. I mean, Caleb Williams has a pretty solid offense to work with. And on the other hand, I mean, Chicago does also have a pretty solid defense. I mean, we're definitely capable of winning games with the roster that we have right now. But with that being said, if we want to win a Super Bowl, I feel like we need to get some more upgrades. But anyways, to start off the season in week 1, we're going to be taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And Minnesota did score first, so we're already down 7-0, but hopefully we can find a way to tie things up here. I'm just going to keep it on the ground with Swift, who's actually going to get a pretty solid pickup. I mean, it's not going to be enough for the first down, but we're like right there, man. We only need 2 yards, so I'm going to try and put in the air this time, and I'm thinking we should... Oh, it's got knocked away. We had a Dunze wide open. I can't believe Greenard got a hand on that, man. That was a crazy play. So that will bring up a 3rd down, but thankfully this time we are going to hit DJ Moore, so that's going to keep Chicago on the field. I'm going to try and go back to Swift this time, though, because the last time I ran it with him, we got a pretty solid pickup, and he's going to get another solid 5-yard gain right there, man. So it seems like the run game is going to work pretty well in this one. I'm going to hand it off to Swift again, actually, but we're going to be just short of the 1st down. So once again, I mean, if we can't pick this up, we're going to have to punt the ball away, but it looks like DJ Moore is going to be open again, so that's another 3rd down conversion from him. Minnesota's defense is not going to be going down without a fight, though, because they did actually bring up a 3rd down after that, and this time we need 10 yards. So if we can't pick this up, we're going to have to punt it away, and Williams is going to get smoked. So it looks like we're going to be getting held to a field goal. We got to make sure that this is at least good. I mean, it looks like we're going to nail that. So we've at least got 3 points on the board, but that's not what we wanted. But anyways, now we're coming back out here in the 4th quarter. And after that, I mean, things have gone pretty bad for this team. We're getting absolutely cooked right now. It's 28-3. So if we don't score a touchdown here, I mean, this thing's basically already over, to be completely honest with you. I mean, it would be very impressive if we can somehow pull off this comeback. And to make things even better, I mean, we got struck with a holding call there. So that big pickup from DJ Moore is not going to count. I think we might have it back right there, though Adunze is going to bring that in. We're still going to be just short of the 1st down, though, but we only need 2 yards. So I'm going to go for a bit of a shot, and hopefully... I was going to try and go for Adunze, but nobody's on Komet. So I'll happily take the open look, but I'm going to try and get DJ Moore open on a slant. I mean, if we're not going to win this game, we need to at least score a touchdown, and we might have it right there, man. It looks like DJ Moore is going to have it. So that is finally going to be the Bears' 1st touchdown of the season. I mean, it took us a lot longer than it should have, but we're on the board. On the downside, though, I mean, after that, obviously, we ended up losing this game. It's 31-10, so it wasn't even close. That's definitely a tough start to the season. On the bright side for the Bears, though, I mean, since Caleb Williams had the 1 passing touchdown, we did still get to add 1 player to this team. And to start things off, I just focused on the defense by picking up Micah Parsons, who should be an absolute game wrecker. But anyways, that's going to bring us to week 2 for what should be another very tough game to win, because we're going to be taking on the Lions, who did win in week 1. So we're really going to need Micah Parsons to show out if we want to win this game. I mean, Micah Parsons was the biggest reason that Green Bay was able to beat the Lions in week 1, so I'm hoping that will be the same case here. That was an absolute brick. I mean, come on, man. Caleb Williams cannot be doing that if we want to win this game. We had Burden wide open, but I'm going to try and go for Adunze this time. Actually, we're gonna have Komet wide open. That's a pretty big pickup right there. I really want to try and go back to this route, so I'm gonna run this again, and hopefully this time, if Burden is wide open, maybe we won't overthrow him. And it looks like he is gonna be wide open, so that's another 1st down. I'm gonna try and go for DJ Moore this time, though, and I think we might be just short of another 1st down. Never mind, he's got it. I mean, this is actually a really good offense when they play well. There's tons of weapons on this team already, but I'm gonna try and go for Komet, unless Yeah, that might be a mistake. We're gonna have him, though. It worked out. I thought he was gonna get smoked the second he brought that one in, but he didn't. So that brings it to the 23-yard line. I'm gonna try and run a double slant right here, though, and that's another pretty solid game from Adunze. I don't want to jinx it, but we are rolling down the field right now, man. So hopefully we can keep this up. That might be a touchdown right there. We're stepping out at the 1. That was close. We just couldn't keep our foot in bounds. But either way, I'm hoping 1 yard won't be too big of a problem. And Komet is going to be there. So that's another passing touchdown from Caleb Williams, which will give us the lead first. But anyways, now we're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, and it looks like we've actually done a pretty good job at keeping up with the Lions. I mean, we're all tied up at 14 with 3 minutes to go in the game, so we could potentially walk it off right here. I mean, our field position was pretty bad just now, but that's going to make it a whole lot better. So we're all the way out to the 19-yard line, and that's going to be another big pickup from Johnson. I'm going to go for one more run with Johnson right here, though. I'm hoping he can find a way to pick up another first down, but if not, it's going to be 3rd and 2. I mean, at this point, I'm going to go for it no matter what on 4th down if we can't get this, but it would be a lot easier if we can just pick up the first down here, and Adunze is going to be there. I mean, all we got to do to win this game is kick a field goal, so we're already in a great position to walk this game off, but I'm going to try to score one more touchdown because, I mean, if we can score another one with Williams, we get to add 2 players to this team instead of 1, which would definitely help out our situation quite a bit. I'm actually going to try and end it off right here because either way, the Lions do still have 1 timeout left, so they're going to be able to stop the clock no matter what, and we are going to be in with Komet. So thankfully we do have the lead, but the Lions still have like a minute to work with, so I don't know if that's going to hold up. And it looks like we've got the Lions on their final breath right here, man. I mean, it's 4th down, so if we can get a stop right here, this game is going to be over, and we are going to catch Gibbs. So we're going to upset the Lions in week 2. I mean, now that we have Parsons, it's definitely less of an upset than it would have been if we didn't. But either way, I mean, I'd say that is definitely a statement win for the Chicago Bears. And since Williams had 2 touchdowns in this game, this team got even better than it was last week. I mean, for the offense, we went ahead and picked up Saquon Barkley, and we also got Myles Garrett to help out the defense. I mean, having Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett on the same defense should be an absolute nightmare for the rest of the league to deal with. But anyways, after that, I went ahead and simmed to week 8, and this honestly might be our biggest test of the season because we're going to be taking on the Baltimore Ravens, who are 5-1, and we've been on an absolute roll as well. I mean, we're also 5-1, and our defense is already off to a crazy start right now. I mean, they stopped Baltimore on back-to-back drives, and they also forced a fumble, so our field position is great right now. Saquon almost picked up the first right there. I mean, the Ravens really struggled to stop the run last night against the Lions, so I'm gonna try to run the ball as much as possible, and hopefully Saquon can be a nightmare for him. I mean, it is 3rd down, so we gotta make sure that we pick this up, but Saquon's got it. So 11 yards to go, and we're in for the touchdown. I'm gonna try and hit Adunze right here, and that might... Oh, we're gonna get smoked, but he stayed up through the contact for the touchdown. So it looks like Chicago is gonna get in first to take a 7-0 lead over Baltimore, but now we're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, and it looks like Baltimore has started to become an issue for us because we're down 14-7, but once again, we have great field position, and it looks like we're going to have a very quick touchdown right there with Adunze. That's going to be his 2nd of the game to tie it up at 14. But now we're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, and it looks like it might be our time to shine right here because we're all tied up at 14 with 3 minutes to go in the game. So it's basically the same situation that we were in last time. We have a chance to walk it off right here. This time we got to do a better job at running clock though. So I'm actually going to try my best to bring it down to like maybe 30 seconds on the clock at the absolute most, unless we get a wide open lane, which we almost got right there. I mean, Baltimore still got 3 timeouts, so I have a feeling they're probably going to start to burn them right here. I mean, we gotta make sure that we don't give the ball back to Lamar with like more than a minute to work with, because that would just be a recipe for disaster. But anyways, I mean, as long as we pick up the first down here, I'm assuming Baltimore's going to start to burn their timeouts, and there it is. We did get them down to their final timeout after that though, so I mean, as long as we pick up the first touchdown here, we should be good. Yeah, let's go. That's gonna do it. So I'm just gonna intentionally go down. I could have brought that back for a touchdown, but since they can't stop the clock, I mean, we're better off to get caught on purpose and just let the thing run. I mean, if we can score here, Lamar's gonna have maybe like 20 seconds to work with, if that. I'm gonna see if we can maybe get Komet open though, and hopefully that will be enough to win the game. It looks like he's got it, so that's gonna give us the lead with 19 seconds to go. So now we just gotta hope that our defense doesn't allow a Hail Mary or anything, and the defense was able to close it out after that. So that is another huge win for the Chicago Bears, which is gonna move this team to 6-1 on the season. And Caleb Williams finished that game with 3 touchdowns, so this time we got to add 3 new additions to this team. So for the offense, we picked up Jamar Chase, and we also picked up Patrick Surtain and Fred Warner for the defense. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to week 12 for one more big game before we sim to the playoffs, and we've still been basically unstoppable up to this point. I mean, we're 9-1 on the season, and we're gonna be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are currently 5-5. And I honestly can't believe that this game is played out like this, but Pittsburgh currently has a 14-0 lead on us, and there's only 5 minutes to go in the game, so we are quickly running out of time here. It's looking like this might be our second loss of the season, but we do still have time to come back. For that to happen though, I mean, we're definitely gonna need to work quickly here. I'm gonna try and get a quick one over Ramsey if Jamar Chase can get open, but I'm not even gonna risk that, man. We'll just hit a Dunze, who is gonna pick up the first down either way. I still want to try and go for a shot here though, so hopefully we can find a way to get Jamar Chase open. But again, if he's locked up, we're gonna have to go for somebody else. I think that should work though, except for the throw was terrible. I'd be using Lamar way too much. I guess not everybody can throw on the run like him. I mean, that was actually atrocious. So that will bring up a second down. We are gonna have it right there though. It looks like we're gonna get in with Jamar Chase, so that will put us right back into this game, but we really need the defense to get a stop.
A few moments later.
And after that, we did actually tie this game and send it to overtime, but as you can see, it ended in a tie. I didn't think there was gonna be a tie in this video, but it looks like nobody is winning this game. I mean, I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again, tie games should not be a thing in the NFL. I mean, if anything, I feel like in the regular season, they should just switch to college football overtime rules. But anyways, we did have 1 touchdown with Williams in that game, so we got to add 1 more player to this team, and to cap it off, we picked up TJ Watt. So as you can see, I mean, after all of that, this defense is absolutely loaded, and on the other hand, it is the same story with the offense. I mean, this team is definitely scary. But anyways, I mean, you guys saw the team. I think it's pretty safe to say that our work here is done, so now it's time to sim to the playoffs and see what we can do to cap off the season. And it looks like Chicago did end off the season strong, because we're gonna finish the year with a 13-3-1 record, which will win the division, and we also got the #1 seed. So after the first round bye, we're gonna be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the divisional round. Before we hop into that game though, I mean, we gotta see what Caleb Williams was able to do with this super team, and it looks like he had himself a very solid season. I mean, he finished the year with 3,300 yards for 33 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. But anyways, Tampa actually ended up keeping this game a lot closer than I thought they were going to, but either way, we're gonna take a 4-point win, which is gonna send the Bears to the NFC Championship game. And in the NFC Championship game, it looks like we're gonna be taking on the Green Bay Packers. And once again, it's been another pretty tight game against the Packers, which I was expecting, but we have a chance to go up by 2 scores in the 3rd quarter right now, so hopefully we can find a way to do that. DJ Moore's gonna bring it all the way to the 40, so just like that, we are already set up. I'm gonna try and go back to Moore right here though, unless we can maybe get like a Dunze or something open. I think we should have more though. That's gonna be close. It's knocked away. I thought he was definitely gonna be able to hold on to that, but I'm gonna keep it on the ground with Barkley this time to switch it up a bit, and hopefully we can get some solid yardage on the ground. I mean, we're close, but we still need another 4 yards for the first down. So, oh, hold on. That should work out. It looks like Chase is gonna bring that in. I was gonna try and go for DJ Moore there, but I feel like it worked out a lot better with Jamar Chase, and I might have Moore open this time. It looks like he's got it, so that's almost another first. We're just short once again, though. I mean, it's second and inches, so I'm just going to keep it on the ground with Barkley, and I'm hoping we can get some blocks from the O-line. I mean, that worked pretty well. We almost got pulled into the end zone. So at this point, I mean, I'm thinking one more run should be enough to punch it in for a touchdown, and it looks like Saquon's going to be in. So that will make it a 2-score lead for the Chicago Bears. And Green Bay did keep this game close, but it looks like we were too much for them to handle. So we're going to take it 21-13, which will send the Bears to the Super Bowl. But anyways, real quick to end off the season, it looks like Patrick Mahomes is going to be winning MVP. And in the Super Bowl, we have to play the Baltimore Ravens, who are 15-2. I mean, this is a team we were already able to beat in the regular season, but doing this in the Super Bowl is going to be a lot more difficult. And we're already losing right now as well, which definitely does not help out our case. So hopefully we can at least hold Baltimore to a field goal. I mean, it's 2nd and 12 right now, so one more stop will bring up a 3rd down, but they only need to pick up 5 yards for the 1st down here. So we've really got to make sure that everybody's locked up. I'm going to try and stay on Derrick Henry. We got an interception. That is like best case scenario. So now we have a chance to try and take the lead into the half if we can score here. I mean, we only have a minute and 57 seconds to work with, but we do have all 3 timeouts. So hopefully this can play out well. You already know Baltimore's not going to make this easy on us, though. I mean, the ball got hit away there, so it's 2nd and 10. I'm going to try and go back. Actually, we're going to get sacked, man. Apparently, Baltimore's defense came to play this time. It's 3rd and 19, so if we can pick up the 1st down here, I am going to be amazed. We were so close, but Chase is going to get smoked. So we got to give the ball back to Lamar. And now we're in the same boat that we were just in because he got the ball all the way down to the 30. There's only 30 seconds on the clock now, so we don't need to hold them out for a whole lot of time, but they do still have 2 timeouts, which kind of makes it difficult. Who knows? I mean, maybe we can get lucky and force him into throwing another interception, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Either way, though, I mean, Henry stepping out of bounds there does bring up a 4th down. So as long as we don't hit the kicker, we are going to hold Baltimore to a field goal. But now we're coming back out here with a minute to go in the game, and it looks like we have a chance to walk it off in the Super Bowl. I mean, we're all tied up at 17. So all we got to do is kick a field goal to win this thing. I'm going to start to get very repetitive down here, though. I mean, I'm going to be running the same plays over and over again because I'm not going to do anything risky at this point. I mean, we have a great chance to win it, so I'm not doing anything crazy. I mean, at this point, we should be good to just keep it on the ground and burn Baltimore out of their final 2 timeouts. I mean, we've got Baltimore down to their final timeout right now, so I'm just going to hand it off to Barkley, and I'm assuming that, oh yeah, that could honestly go for a touchdown right there. We're going to get caught at the 5, though. Either way, Baltimore's all out of timeouts now, though, and there's only 7 seconds on the clock, so we got to run one more play, but if we can punch this in, this game is basically over. I mean, we're going to take the lead with 3 seconds to go. So all we got to do is make sure that we don't allow a Hail Mary. And they actually took it out of the end zone after the kickoff. So Lamar didn't even have a chance to get the ball back. So it looks like we are going to hold on for the 7-point win over the Ravens, which means this team was able to get the job done. We're going to win the Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. Coming into this game, I thought Baltimore was going to get the dub, but I'm happy that our super team was able to take care of business. So as you can see, to end off the video, Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got my TikTok, Instagram, and my 2nd channel all linked in my description. But other than all of that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.